Think better?
Can you just hold on for a second?
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, righty then.
Did you just have a brain fart?
We didn't think so.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
We want it now!
KCR has you covered.
I hope you brought enough for everybody.
Make no doubt about it.
I'm going to have fun, and you're going to have fun.
This is KCR College Radio for the home of the Aztecs. It gets no better than this.
Bored during the day? Maybe you just want to chat. Drop us a line, 619-594-6982. Turn it up with KCR.
Don't touch that dial. KCR has you covered. The ultimate selection in music is right here.
I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
For college students, by college students. The music continues on KCR. Nobody does sports like Aztec Sports. KCR College Radio.
This is KCR, the sound of state.
Déjate llevar por la sensación, relajar y fluir, hoy será la noche. Blue sky walking on these haters, celebramos llegando más alto.
All right, welcome to KCR College Radio. You're now listening to Thought Fusion, your favorite Friday show and source of entertainment. So we got some bad bees in the, I was about to say in the club. In the club. In the studio today, we got Sophia Hallberg.
Hey, guys.
Paula Niederland.
Hello, everyone.
DJ Ann.
Hey, what's up?
Myself, Liza Popova, and we're in a great mood today because spring break is upon us and because we had a lovely, lovely Thursday. Ladies, how we doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Just got off work, got paid, ready for Friday. I'll get a lot of sleep tonight because I'm driving to NorCal tomorrow. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How about you guys?
I am doing great knowing that spring break is finally upon us. Like, this 1 week is just going to really, reimburse my soul. That's not really what I want to say.
Revitalize,
rejuvenate. But how are you, DJ Ann?
I just took a test in chemistry class.
Wow.
So I was studying all week.
Yeah.
So I'm just relieved to be done with that. And I really, really need this break this week so I can just, as Paula said, revitalize my soul and get things done.
Yes, girl. Do lots of face masks. That always just makes me feel like a brand new person. But let's bring you to our first segment for the show.
I'm also really excited.
I thought you mentioned how you...
Hey, Liza, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I had a fun night yesterday, but I'm feeling awake. I'm feeling happy for today's episode. And yeah, let's just jump right in, Paula.
Are you feeling a little neglected?
Well, it's the usual. So
I thought she was because Paula super was all right, let's jump in. And I was like, wow, that was a great transition. So good. We've been working on that. And Liza kind of made this face good. And then I was realizing she was actually just oh, thanks.
She's thanks for asking how I'm doing. No one ever seems to. But glad to know you're doing great, Liza.
Thank you, Paula. I appreciate it.
Keep doing great.
Thanks.
Also, happy spring, everyone.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? It's spring. And the next season is summer, which I think is just so Yeah, that's obvious. But like I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, wow, like next is
Isn't
summer.
it
And
crazy?
It's
Like
just
time
like-
flies.
It's like seasons. It's like, what is going on?
It's like spring, then summer,
It's like that,
then
you know,
fall.
that Kylie Jenner video where she's like, 2016 was a year about like realizing things, and then you just realize it's summer. Anyways,
It's 2018.
Sorry, I'm just really happy about that.
Wait,
Like,
real
like-
quick though, just think about how we only have like a month left of school when we come back from break, and that is wild.
Don't talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'll be half of our college over, and woo!
Well, please stop. Don't talk about it. I don't want to hear about it.
Let's not go there. Oh, that could be our first yay or nay.
Yeah,
But,
I like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
But so basically, yay or nays, each person will go around in a circle. So Liza and me, Sophia, and then they will state a topic, concept, trend, word, whatever, and then everyone will express their opinion by saying yay or nay. Yes.
And I really quickly want to just say that this goes back to the reverse Oreo days. So if you've been listening to the show then, thank you very much. Right now, if you want to support our ex-co-hosts, they're doing wonderful, wonderful things. Creamy
Fillings.
Fill is really hard to say. Creamy Fillings is their show right now. It's a music show, so if you want to, tune in, listen, get some good vibes. Also, would like to shout out our sister show with Danny and Trevor on Mondays from 9 to 10. They do wonderful, funny skits and music, so make sure to tune in. Yes, Sophia.
Is that like just a question? Is that like a play on words, like from like the reverse Oreo to like the cream filling? Is that like a sort of?
I was thinking about that too. I'm like, wow, he must really like cookies.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know. Just puzzling. About
That was a good call on your part because I didn't catch that at all.
Oh.
But
really?
Yeah, but
Wow. Okay.
yeah.
Go
Actually,
me.
that was really creative. Shout out to Xavier Williams, still one of my very good friends. But
Definitely.
anyway, so yay or nay, Paula?
Yes, I was just about to mention the history. Thank you for telling it. And so the first yay or nay that we'll have for today is wearing socks to sleep. Yay or nay?
Nay.
That's
Nay.
a nay from me.
It's a heavy yay for me. My feet get cold, but I used to not like wearing socks to sleep. I don't know what changed, but Sophia.
Do I say mine now or do I just?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. Let me just pull mine up because I lost it.
Yeah.
Thank you for being so.
I'm so prepared, aren't I?
right
Okay, matcha green tea as a random one, but I've never tried it before, and I have friends who either love it or hate it. So
It's really 50-50 always.
yeah. So yay or
Tastes
nay?
like dirt, so that's a nay.
yeah. I'm gonna say nay because
yes, that's
Ha, ha,
definitely
ha.
a nay.
nay.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go nay too many
Do
to
the
like
nay-nay.
try it, but I'm also kind of like I'm very particular about my coffee, so I don't know. Paula or Liza?
Why does this still happen? You know, Liza, I have a yay or nay. When people get Liza and Paula's names confused.
You know what? I will just say like
I'm flattered, Paula, when I get confused as you. I think that's flattering.
I wasn't getting confused. I just said the wrong. I mean, I know who people are at this point, but like the very beginning though, I will say like our first meeting, we all like went and like sat in this little grassy area, and it was all like, oh my god, and it was like weird, and I like was like very excited, but I was like, I got there and had been talking to both Paula and Liza like trying to get involved, so I didn't know who was who, and it was terrifying for a few minutes. I was like, just wait and see, and so, anyways, Liza.
All right, mine was okay. So I had to write mine in like Russian. Okay, so I'm gonna translate it real quick. Okay, so my first one was those little 5 energy bottles. 5 energy. The
5 hour
energy. Sorry, 5. I just said 5 energy. 5 hour energy bottles. Yay or nay?
I've never tried it, so I can't.
Me neither.
I can't.
Neither have I. But I kind of want to say from what I've heard, nay, because I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, unless you super need it, I feel like it's a lot of, I mean, I'm assuming, but a lot of unnecessary chemicals, like kind of a Red Bull vibe. So I don't know. But I also haven't had Red Bull, so I don't know.
Never?
Never.
Oh,
Wow,
never
Sophia.
try it. It's too good for what it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But one thing I do want to say about the 5 hour energy is that the CEO, and I don't know why I know this, but I'm going to just regurgitate it. The CEO uses the profits from the sale, and these sell out really well, especially because the trucking industry, it's really popular with these guys. So he uses the profits to basically invest in like future technology and bettering people's lives in poor communities, which is
Wow.
interesting because you're basically poisoning one set of people to help another. So I don't know if it's Robin Hood or not, little situation. but
Interesting. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
So if you want to, if you're listening right now and you're like, that's a lot of BS, you can Google it. I know that there's a video. They did a promotional kind of thing to boost sales once more. And sorry, this dragged on. So nay.
Yeah.
5 Hour Energy, nay.
I will say nay because I think there are other ways to get energy and it's probably really bad for you. But I mean, if you really need it, no judgment. How about you, Anne?
It's a nay for me. I don't really like to mess with energy drinks, but recently I tried Rockstar. They have an organic flavor that just came out. It's like very low in calories, like the little nutrition values, like it's really good actually. So I tried it and it tastes great. I recommend actually trying it, honestly.
And recommend?
Yeah, and if honestly either that or yerba mate is a really good organic energy drink.
I saw that. I didn't know what it was. I saw it on like social media, and then I found it and I saw it was an energy drink, so I was like kind of hesitant, but it looks like it's really good.
It's all natural, so whatever natural herbs they put in there is organic. But I mean, I think it's a better substitute to 5 Hour Energy.
Good point.
All right, so I'll say mine. Frosted Flakes with cheese.
Nay.
Nay.
So this is a yay for me.
Wait, like, okay, describe what kind of cheese though.
So have you guys ever heard of Laughing Cow cheese?
Yeah.
It's like
it's not even real cheese though.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, Laughing Cow cheese, the brand. Yes, I've heard of it.
So like
this goes back to when I was a cheese specialist. I'm sorry. Anna.
Okay, like
TBT when I was a cheese specialist.
It's not even real cheese. Anyways, like you just like dip your little Frosted Flakes into them. It's so good. And yeah, I expressed this to someone else today, and I thought it was gross.
Paula, what do you think about that?
I would try it just to know what it's like, but for now I say nay because the concept is extremely weird to me. You agree?
Yeah.
Do you melt the cheese?
No. You just dip it in. It's like very soft, so it just like it's like when you're like eating
like cream
cheese and crackers. Yeah, and like you like dip it, and
So
it's
there's
like,
no milk?
What are you talking about?
You said Frosted Flakes.
No. Like, wait, you're just eating the cereal without the milk.
You guys are a couple of perverts.
So Frosted Flakes.
Like, you know when you eat
how do you dip it?
cereal?
They're so small.
You just gotta grab it with your little tiny fingers.
That's your tiny fingers. What if your finger's fat? Whatever.
I can't attest for everybody.
Okay, we're just gonna go on.
Okay, I wish
I'm
the
just
whole
like-
audience could see Sophia's face right now because she is not with it.
I'm just perplexed. I'm just like, my fingers aren't that small. So like, how would I hold on to it and then dip it? And then what if it breaks? Then I'm mad. And I'm like, it's a mess.
You know what this reminds me of? Eating rice with chopsticks when you literally eat one little rice.
I love doing that.
I'm the girl at the sushi place. It's like, can I have a fork, please? And they're like, okay. And they're like, you're fake. Like, you literally should not come in here. But anyways, yeah, for that one, I would say nay as well. I think it just.
Thank you.
I mean, I need to try it, but yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. Yes. So, Insta models. What is your opinion? Yay or nay?
Ooh. Can I just clarify what you mean? Do you mean like a model who's a professional who has an Instagram with a lot of pictures of modeling, or do you think like someone who has started their modeling career off of Insta?
I will clarify that, but first, Liza, did you make that ooh noise? Was that you or was that Anne?
That was Liza.
It was me.
I can't get over that. That's
It was me. Okay, so here's a fun thing. So back in my choir days, the boys.
Wait, where's this coming from?
Wait.
Okay, anyways,
She was like,
ooh,
Hold
back
on.
in my choir days.
Hold on, just really quickly. So the boys didn't develop for like a while, and so I had to sing tenor because there was not enough boys who could hit the low notes. It's really embarrassing. I'm not like proud of this. It's just
okay.
Yeah, so it's I'm just never gonna do that again. How about that?
No, please do it all the time.
No, never.
Insta models, as in people who are trying to get a career off of Instagram by posting, doing modeling on Instagram, getting gigs through there, and having a majority of their following on Instagram.
I mean, my opinion on that is kind of in the middle. It's you do you. I'm kind of like I don't know. I'm trying to be less wrapped up in social media because I'm constantly. I mean, you guys know I'm super hell bent on. Very focused on getting my likes and how many people are gonna like this picture of my boyfriend or my sister or whatever it is or my dog. But I also feel like I don't know. I know some. I'm just having a lot of thoughts right now that I need to filter, but
it's a situation.
I have a self-proclaimed Instagram model living in my home who I'm not super fond of. We'll just say that, and I know she's not listening, but I don't really care. But I'm just saying, I think that there's more to life sometimes.
Yeah.
But if that's your goal and that's your ambition, then good for you. And they put a lot of work in too. She puts a lot of hard work in, so I'll give her that.
Okay.
But
But
anyways,
I'll
next.
answer for you, and Sophia's nay. That's
yeah.
what it seemed like. Yeah.
Yeah, nay. Just because of my current life situation. Anyways, Liza?
Liza.
You almost said Tala again. I will.
Did you, Liza?
Hey, Sophia, I will turn that mic off. I swear to God.
Yeah, Liza, do it.
Well, I really second what you just said. I think that I don't hate social media, but I think too many people kind of live on it, and that's just wrong, and I don't think that's the proper way to approach life and experiences. And so I think that whatever, for example, if you just gave birth to a baby daddy left and you need to make money somehow, be an Insta model. I won't ever judge.
And it's like,
and it's like, what is going on?
What situation is this?
No, I don't know. What if you're a beautiful, gorgeous woman from Oakland and you just had a baby and you need to feed the baby and you need an income? And social media is a really easy way because it's just, you don't have to go to an office.
There's a catch to that, though. You have to know how to do it and be one of those social media influencers as your profession. And you got to know who to go to and where. Because if you can't get your photos done, your makeup done, all that stuff, then you could look like a complete fool. And I'm not saying that anyone does it. I'm saying you have to make the money to provide for a child. It's hard to. So
no, it's hard. All I'm saying is that it depends on the situation.
Oh, totally.
Unless you're at an extreme, I think that it's a toxic way of living. But who am I to judge? But personally, for myself, I would say nay, unless you just need money. Mm-hmm. So that's my little pitch.
Okay, Anne?
I don't know if I can identify with what Liza just said, because I think...
Because you're a hater, and you always hate on everything I say, Anne.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's what I'm about. I'm just kidding. I think that it's something you do on the side, unless you're, very on the top of where you have so many followers and... you have a lot of media outreach. There's really no way to make money off of it unless you are literally having so many followers, which takes some time to build up. You need the exposure, There's a lot of different variables. So I don't think it's something you could just jump into and just make money off of.
No, I'm not saying.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my perspective on this is I think that too many people just are content with, oh, I'm just going to be an Instagram model, or, oh, I'm going to be a SoundCloud rapper, or this is what I'm going to do now. It's not really a job. Get a real job or go to school, or I don't know. Do something else. Maybe if that's a side gig, but I don't know.
And it's the harsh parent that comes in get off my couch and get a real job. You're not a SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah. You're 18, you're moving out.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
But just get a real job.
So real quick to wrap this one up, my opinion on that, I was originally nay, but after listening to you all, I think I'm more yay now, which is funny. I don't know. I think to each their own. And the fact that there are some people who are really passionate about it and that they're sticking to something and making the steps to making it happen. That's something that's admirable to me, even if it's not necessarily a quote unquote real job. So that's my opinion. Yeah. So this was my yay or nay, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I actually know two people who have done it, but it's taken it took them years to get to where they are now. Mm-hmm. So I mean,
totally.
Okay, but just real quick to wrap this segment up, I just have two last yay or nays for you. One is Fortnite, yay or nay, and then the other one is BuzzFeed, yay or nay. So just somehow combine your opinion on both.
Okay, well, I'll go because Trenton's listening. Yay, Fortnite. We played for a while last night, and I'm trying to, master it. I will say I got third place one time, and he's probably screaming right now because I didn't actually get third place. I got third place with teams of 20, so it's probably 60th, but I was very proud of myself. And BuzzFeed, I think yay. I enjoy BuzzFeed, so yeah.
Nice. Liza?
I think Fortnite, a lot of my guy friends are playing it, so I'm going to say yay just for the sake of not upsetting them. But
they
Fortnite
hang up on this show. They just turn it off.
They're just
never listen again.
Fortnite, yay, question mark. BuzzFeed, usually nay, but today, yay.
Mm-hmm. We'll see why.
Stay tuned.
And
Fortnite, I don't know. I know it's a game. I don't know what it's about, so I'm just gonna say nay because everyone else said yay. I just don't know what it's about. I don't know what you do.
What
BuzzFeed? Yay. I like some BuzzFeed videos, and I just don't really care about what else they do that I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I like their videos where they go and they try different foods at different price points. I don't know what it's called right now, but it's a really fun video to watch.
True. And real quick, Fortnite, I'm more I'm yay, but some people just waste too much time. I'm sorry, just saying it. Y'all need to know. And BuzzFeed, I was originally yay years ago, but nay after hearing about some corrupt employment issues that they have and how they steal ideas. But we do have a BuzzFeed moral dilemma for everyone. So that is something that I will say yay about pertaining to BuzzFeed. Liza, would you like to start us off with that?
Yeah, so this is going to be a series of small situations and situaciones and to make
Spanish.
Dude, years of French over here.
Oh.
So don't know a single thing. Well, I know hola, como, that's it. But
Oh my god.
Didn't even finish it.
She's like, fizzled out. She's like, oh, look, I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, French.
but we're gonna have a series of small situations, and we will. Oh, that was so creepy, you guys.
I thought it was like something like a ticking like time bomb. I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And then I was
just
like,
to let the audience know, there's a cart that rolled by outside the studio. I don't know if it picked it up on the mics, but it just kind of shook us because it sounded like a scary movie kind of sound effect.
Yeah, and the person was staring in, so that was a bit.
They were?
I didn't see that.
I made direct eye contact.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, okay, take 3. We're gonna read. I'm gonna read a series of small short situations and situaciones, and the ladies are gonna have to determine what they would do and maybe justify their answer. So there's a lot of saucy ones concerning like cheating and stuff, but I just found.
Ooh, let's get into it. I'm ready. I'm so excited.
You want to do a cheating one first, or you want to do like a?
No, just go ahead with your order. I just think it's gonna be fun.
Okay,
do the cheating one first.
Sure.
I want the juice. I want it now.
All right. Okay, this one's called Your
What
Best.
Oh, okay, never mind. Go ahead.
So this one's called Your Best Friend's Wedding Day.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay, here we go.
Go
Ready?
ahead.
Ready? Okay. You are at your best friend's wedding just an hour before the ceremony is to start. Earlier that day, you came across definitive proof that your best friend's spouse-to-be is having an affair with a best man / maid of honor, and you catch them sneaking out of a room together looking disheveled. If you tell your friend...
Looking what?
Am I mispronouncing that word too? Disheveled?
Oh,
disheveled?
Okay. No, I
you're
just
good.
didn't hear you.
Each time I'm so scared that I'm mispronouncing
disheveled.
stuff.
Okay.
Disheveled. Okay, if you tell your friend about the affair, their day will be ruined. But you don't want them to marry a cheater. What do you do? Sophia is ready.
Okay, so I just have two sides already. I have two sides of the story. First of all, you have to think about, if you think about logistically, I'm like choking my water. Excuse me. Logistically, this is a very expensive day, right? So you've already put in all the money for the flowers and the dresses and all that stuff. So hypothetically, I've seen this in movies and stuff, you might want to go through with maybe still having the reception because people may have come in from far away, I think. But if it were me and I witnessed that, I'd be like pulling them aside as soon as possible. They have to know, because I get like ruining a day, but going through with a wedding knowing that you're with a cheater could ruin a life. Like that could ruin someone's faith in any other person they like ever know. Yeah, I'd be like, I'd probably want to call them out too. If I had seen them walk out of the room, I'd probably be like, let's talk about this. Like, I have all this information about you now. I know what just happened, and I have like all, your life in my hands. So yes, I would be calling them out and exposing the whole thing.
Okay.
We'd still have a really good dinner afterwards, though, I think, in my opinion.
Because it's paid for.
Anyways,
Paula?
Here's what you do. You tell you tell fiance, because she's not going to marry that man. You tell a couple of the, aggressive other bridesmaids, right? You get out a camera. You record a fight for World Star between the bridesmaids and the not-to-be husband, and you just don't let her marry him, because that's not the wave. And I know you don't want to ruin her day, but that just seems so stupid to me, because it's ruined already. He ruined it. It's not you ruining it. He done up,
Also, he's kind of dumb. Like, if you're, this sounds so bad, but if you were going to do this and be this horrible, horrible, like, scumbag of a person, like, why would you do it on the wedding day when someone is going to find you? There's all these people here that are ready for this day. Like, why would you, like,
be
she
smarter
has to
about
not
it.
marry an idiot, at least. Like, he's awful, but he's also not very smart. Like, get out of there.
The more I think about it, the worse it gets, because, you could be having an affair, but are you really going to do something with a bridesmaid the day you're getting married to the other person? Like, what's wrong with you? At least do it the day after or something.
Anyways, Anne?
These are some very good points. Yes, I would probably confront the person who's cheating first and just say, like, what's wrong with you? And then I'd have them go
in that tone too.
What's wrong with you? In that exact tone. That's all I say. And then I tell them they have to go tell their fiance. Because I think that like I'll go because I want to make sure that he actually says it. But I mean, it's not my job to tell her. It's his job. He's the one who cheated. They need to have a conversation with themselves. Are they okay with this? Were they in an open relationship? You know, there's things I don't know about them. So, yeah, Sophia.
I will say too, because you guys know this. I have a friend who we know that she was in a situation. I mean, she wasn't getting married, obviously, but she had someone who was not faithful to her. And when you confront people like that, oftentimes it's just so much shock and horrible. Like, oh my gosh, and they love that person so much, like they never thought that would happen. The anger can come back to you. So I think Anne's approach is really effective to just be like, you have to go tell her right now. So,
yeah.
You know, real quick, this is just a hypothetical, but how would you all react if your hypothetical man or whatever, hypothetical husband, you find out he's cheating on you? Like, if someone came up to you and said that, like, do you think you'd be attacking the person who told you, or would you just be like, I gotta kill this man? I mean, those are two extremes, but you know.
Somewhere in between. I think I would just be in like a world of hurt, just not really like, I'd have to process it on my own first and have a very in-depth conversation about what was going on. And I'd need evidence too, but there would be a lot of anger.
Liza?
I think that I just know this about myself. I'm really good taking bad news. So I think I would have just taken a deep breath and been like to my sister, who's probably going to be my maid of honor, but not the person, well, you know, in the story. But I'd be like, Pola, I need your help. Could you please call this off? And then I would just go and cancel whatever last things I can cancel, so we don't have to maybe pay for them and we can cut costs. And then I would go tell my parents that it's off. Yeah. And then after everything is done and everything is cleaned up, yeah, I would probably be really hurt, but I think in the moment I would just take care of the small things so I don't, you know, freak.
That's powerful and that's strong, because I think that says a lot about how it, I mean, sometimes as a woman in the world, there's a lot of times when things just suck and men are awful, and like there's a lot of good ones, I promise, but like
on this show we really love men and women. We thank all of our guests who are only men, I think, on the show. Thank you to everyone who came in. Yeah, Sophia, sorry, I just want to say that.
Of course. But I think your approach is very good, because it's like you have to uphold your dignity and get yourself through the day first and foremost and take care of yourself, and just having that, you know, just calm, like we're in level head. I think that's awesome. So
yeah. I'm sorry. I just really want that phrase on a shirt. Things suck. And wait, what did you say? Men
suck sometimes too.
Yeah,
or
something
men
like that. Okay. I actually forgot it. Never mind. I don't want it on a shirt. And what's your opinion?
I forgot the situation. I can't remember.
Okay. Should we do another one then?
It's all good.
Okay, DJ N. This was DJ N, by the way. DJ
Kelly. I was focusing on the music for a second, and I lost focus.
For sure, it's okay. Okay, so now a less juicy one, but a more kind of like a moral one. So you're involved in a 2-car crash on your way to work one morning, in which you accidentally hit and kill a pedestrian. Yikers.
Jeez, okay.
That was from
that's it.
0 to 100.
As you get out of the car, you are intercepted by a tearful woman who seems to think that she hit and killed the pedestrian. You're not sure why she thinks she hit the person, but she is convinced. There's only you, the woman, and the person you hit on the road, who is dead. There are no witnesses. You know that whoever's deemed responsible will probably be sent to jail. What do you do?
Oh, no.
Yes, Sophia.
Sorry, I'm just like
Sophia?
optimizing. But I have a huge like guilty conscience, and so like if I feel like if I know if by what I'm hearing from your story, she knows she did this, and you're just like, why is this woman over here thinking that she did it too? I would have to go to authorities and be like, this was me, and yes, I'm gonna have to stand for the manslaughter charges or whatever it was. But I would not want to be involved in any manipulation in there, and like, oh, maybe if she thinks she did it, then maybe she did it. Like, yeah, that would be an ideal world, because you wouldn't have to go to jail. But like at the end of the day, like that family deserves honesty about what happened too. So
yeah.
All right, here's my thing. If she's confident that she did it, and I'm confident that I killed the person and hit him, who's actually right if we both share the same level of confidence? However, that's not to justify me just being like, nah, it's okay, you did it. Because I probably
imagine both of you in court when it's the cross-examination and the plaintiff is like, so the state is like, so did you do it? And she's like, yes, I did it. And then you're like, no,
I didn't.
That was me.
What a chaotic situation.
I don't know. That's such a weird situation. How could someone think they killed and hit a person if they didn't? Like, what kind of...
I'm also wondering why there's no witnesses. What road are you on where there's pedestrians? So I'm like, no witnesses. There's no car that saw what happened at all. So that means you're on like, some dirt road in the middle of nowhere. Where did the pedestrian come from?
Maybe it's a residential area at night.
Yeah.
Total. Actually, yeah, that's a great point. Anyways, yeah. I'm like, what freeway was this?
In the middle of nowhere. Who is this kid? Is he even real? A robot. But, wow. Anyway, I watched a movie in Spanish about robots, so my mind kind of just went there. For my class. Okay, not the point. The point is, I would probably have to do the right thing, though I don't want to go to jail because I don't think I'd handle prison very well. So
yeah, no,
that is what I would do. How about you, Slizla? No, actually,
no,
Anne.
I would have to like plead guilty. I could not live with that on my conscience. And just like thinking about like, what if she suddenly remembers, like I just couldn't do it. It would just be like I was in prison, so I might as well just go to jail. So, yeah.
So we're going to finish this segment off with so there's a poll on this BuzzFeed article or whatever. What is this called? Not an article, but
quiz.
Yeah, quiz. So let's say that all of us selected confess your responsibility. Okay, so if you click that, out of everyone, only 76% of people would confess. 24% of people would let the woman take the blame.
Interesting.
Which is actually kind of like not a bad statistic. Like three-fourths. Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, you're thinking about what Paula said too. Maybe you were wrong. Maybe I don't know how it works, but that situation is a tough one. So.
It's a weird, freaking weird. What?
All right, do we have an ad? And is Anne reading it? Because I love when Anne reads our ad.
Anne, even practicing your pronunciation.
Ad time.
Paula handed it to me, so I had no choice. So, students with food insecurities who are in need of supplemental foods can take advantage of Associated Students Food Pantry program. Stop by the 200th floor, second floor of the Student Union on Wednesdays or the Farmers Market on Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
All right, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna, excuse me, Anne, if you want to play your Callion rap proper version.
Callion.
Callion.
I will. All right, here it is.
So wait, before you play it though.
Okay.
Sorry, before you play it, could you give a summary of what this is?
Yeah. So Callion Fox or Sensi Lee Fox, he goes by different names, but anyways, he's a rapper / comedian, and he makes these little skits on YouTube. And I first found out about him like 2 years ago, and I was literally obsessed because he's like super funny. And so this video that I'm gonna show, it's an audio, but it's him rapping God's Plan by Drake, but like proper. So there's no cuss words, and it's just a proper version of God's Plan.
God's Plan.
Exactly. And like he has a little twist on it that's like unique to what he is always joking about. So
wait, just real quick, is his music video a parallel to the God's Plan music video? Oh, okay.
No, he just does a lot of random weird stuff.
I see.
Yeah. Stuff. I mean, I'll post it on our website where everyone watching can look at the video because it's an audio as well as a visual,
Mm-hmm.
And the visual adds something else. Our website is thoughtfusion.squarespace.com. thoughtfusion.squarespace.com if you want to look at it after the show. All right, here is God's Plan proper version.
Bad things, it's a lot of bad things that they wish and 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 I mean, She said, do you love me? I said, kind of. I only love potatoes and your mother on my sofa. 50 dumb, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crasher to the party. And you know me. Turn the 02 into the 03, dog. Without 40 Ollie, there is no me. Imagine if I never met my friends.
I'd literally be by myself.
God's plan. God's plan. I cannot do this on my own. No, someone watching me real close. Yeah, close. I've been me since Scarlet Road. Might go down as G.O.D. Yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G. Wait.
I make sure that Northside eat, yeah. And still
In card.
Follow all of my socials and go listen to.
All right. Thank you for letting us play that.
Thanks for listening to that. We appreciate you for still being here.
But Anne did mention that we have a website, and I encourage you to follow us on, the website, because there's just more bloopers and little things that we share and maybe you haven't thought of before. Maybe not like we're special philosophical like divas, but just
we're special snowflakes.
We're special snowflakes in a way. So if you want to check it out, thank you very much. Also follow us at Thought Fusion, Spotify and Insta. We really appreciate it. But right now we want to do a segment that we did a few weeks ago and it did really well. It's kind of funny. But if you remember the voting game that we brought in, basically it's a card game. Everyone gets a number from 1 to 4 because there's 4 of us in the studio. And then you get voting cards with the numbers that basically your, not opponents, but your fellow players are. So
Opponents.
Just kidding. Opponents. So for example, I would be number 1 because I'm on mic 1. And the girls would be 2, 3, and 4. And so if we're going to pull a question, for example, who would be most likely to survive in a zombie apocalypse? And you would vote, and then whoever gets the most votes gets the card. And then whoever, let's say, loses, not wins this time. So whoever has... How are we going to categorize a loser or a winner? Whoever has most cards loses, or whoever has most cards
I think it's most
wins?
cards.
The most cards.
Most cards loses. Okay, so the loser will have to do something embarrassing. Give us just a minute. We're going to set up real quick, and then I'll reiterate some of the rules to make it clear. So, yeah, just give us just a minute. We'll be back. All right, so we're back. We have our setup. So what the girls are doing is they're putting in their numbers in our, we have little like spring thingies on our mics. So we're just placing our numbers on the spring thingies. Voila. Okay, so I will be the first question master.
First question.
Question. Okay, so what we do is we pull one of 2 cards. All right. So my first question is, who will get into a fight with an elderly person and lose? All right. So give us 10 more seconds. Why do I know this one?
Oh, wait, I need to change mine.
Good?
No.
Okay, so what's going to happen right now, audience, is we're all going to put up the card of the player that we think would lose in a fight with an elderly person, and then if there is an overwhelming majority, then you get the card. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Let me...
So Sophia said me, which is excuse you.
No, okay. I have reasoning. Continue.
Okay. Anne and I said Paula, and Paula said Anne.
Well, funny, because when Liza said we all know what's going to happen, she was staring directly at me, so I knew what she thought was going to happen.
So Paula gets card number 1. Paula, I'm just going to keep it over here for the sake
fine.
of, moving. All right. So question master number 2 is going to be Anne-Marie.
DJ Anne-Marie.
DJ Anne, and I'm handing her three cards, so she has a choice.
I like the sound effect a lot.
Thanks. It's like fireworks. Okay. Oh, do I read all of them or do I just pick one?
You pick one.
Okay.
Just in case there's an inappropriate one that we can't air. For everyone out there who is wondering why 3.
Radio censorship, yay or nay?
By the way, while Stan is doing this, I'd like to give a shout out to Lauren Poulis and her boyfriend Cody. They tuned in. Thursday was rough. Tuned in last time
Aw,
requested a
poopies.
song, but since we had the football players on, then we couldn't do it because we had an interview planned. But shout out, thank you very much. We really appreciate your support. Also, big shout out to Chris Potente. He was on the show earlier this year, talking about jazz and his performances with his crew, with his guitar players, but he plays percussion. So shout out. We're gonna have some more fun guests soon. Today is just like a relaxing vibe, so hang in there. We're hanging in there. Spring break is upon us. And Ann.
I'm ready. Who is most frequently awake at 4 a.m.?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I'll give you guys 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So,
Whoa.
Wow.
I
Alright.
said Sophia. I can't see who you said, Paula.
Me?
Paula and I both said Sophia.
Actually, you're right. I think
Sophia
you're right.
said Paula, and then Paula said.
No, I said
my name is
excuse me.
Liza.
I said, oh my god. What?
My name is Liza. Ann.
Last name
Liza.
Popova. First name
Hey,
Liza.
Hey Paula, do you want to just shut those two mics off,
Please.
just have a show.
Wow. And we're gonna get some coffee. We'll just discuss our name problems together.
Yeah.
It's not even that I don't know your names.
I would
It's
hope
just,
so.
What is it?
You guys, I just associate you two together.
They're kind of a package deal. Like wherever they
Exactly.
are, it's like, oh, okay. Like Ann
They're
and I will get to the
together.
studio, and it's like Ann walks in, like I walk in, then they're always like together. If they're apart, it's kind of weird.
Well, it's because we live together, so you gotta. It just happens. But we do. Everyone makes fun of us for being too Russian. Well,
Exactly.
They call us a certain cuss word that I can't say, but
You guys are two Russian peas in a pod.
yeah, thank you.
There we go.
Cuss
So,
word
yeah.
in English or in Russian?
In Russian usually.
You could say that on the radio, but don't. It's a
No, yeah.
So Sophia won or lost that one, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out Sophia. You stay up till 4 a.m.
I think you're just out there playing Fortnite with your boyfriend.
I mean, honestly, yes. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes we do go to get a little. Like one time we ordered pizza in the morning. One time we like to go get snacks. We like to go to Vaughn's. If you ever want to accompany us, we'll do a little Vaughn's field trip.
McDonald's, or is that past?
I was trying to not mention that because that's one of our little guilty things,
Mickey
but
D's.
it's somewhat past. Yeah, we're trying to be healthier people.
Right.
So
Liza, you never disclosed who you picked.
Who I picked? You.
Yes.
Because here's the thing, once more, I live with Paula. So I not only live with her, I share a wall with Paula. And so Paula likes singing, which is great. I think singing is so good for the soul, for everyone around you. But when it's at 2 in the morning and you're trying to fall asleep because you have a 7 a.m. wake up schedule. So yes, Paula. So I said you. A little petty, but go on. Do you have it ready?
Yes, I do. And okay. Who brings an umbrella on days with a 10% chance of rain?
Okay, yeah.
What kind of person is that, huh?
What kind of person is that? I know who that
Give me a
is.
second to think, because this is kind of hard.
Man, I already know.
Actually, I know.
I know who that is.
You gonna
too.
do the countdown right now?
3, 2, 1. I'm so sorry. I should have just said no.
what? Why? I'm not
What?
like that.
Okay, so
Okay,
You guys,
this
let me
is-
just say, if I'm the unprepared one most of the time, then how do you expect me to bring an umbrella when there's not even rain gonna happen? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Anyway,
explain your
I'm
reasoning
kind of
for
offended.
choosing Sophia, Ann.
Yeah, let's hear it, Ann.
I know that Sophia's life is a little bit disheveled lately, but at the same time,
Easy, Ann.
I didn't realize that was just a strong word, guys. Sorry.
No, it's real.
But I feel like at the same time, like she's also like this mom type in my eyes, you know?
Thank you.
And like
I like
moms
that.
are just
That's
like
so
prepared.
Sophia's mom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I wanna say one time I was really sick and it was my second
Oh,
weekend
geez.
and it was a bad virus that spread from my nasal cavities to my stomach, which was gross. And Sophia was such a sweetheart. She, as soon as she found out, she's like, okay, so are you gonna be home in like 2 hours? And so she brought me lemons, she brought me tea, she brought me dark chocolate, and a note that said "get well." And
She's very hard to shop for because of her whole vegan thing. So I was like in the Trader Joe's, like, I'll get her this, and I was like, I can't figure it out, and I was like texting her a lot.
which is so considerate because you remember that I'm vegan and like, it's just so nice. So yeah, shout out Sophia.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
I'm
Thanks,
so
guys.
curious as to why Liza picked me though.
Why did I pick you?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like you would just be walking out of your house and you're gonna be like, umbrella, 10% chance. Umbrella, I'm taking it.
You know? Well, today she was like, we were talking to whoever was in here before, and we were like, oh, like, it's okay to be here for spring break. It's so nice. And Anna was like, it's not nice. It's like, it's sunny. Like, what are you talking about?
It's like so cloudy. It's like 60 degrees. I don't know what you guys think of nice is, but
we're going to NorCal. We're about to be.
Yeah, we're about to.
So upset with us.
It's still snowing in New Jersey right now, so it's pretty nice here.
Yes.
That's funny, Liza. Now that you mention it, I kind of can see Anne doing that. Like, yeah, I have like 2 spare colorful umbrellas. Want one?
And it's a really short thought too. It's just like umbrella, 10%.
This just isn't me at all, but okay.
Yeah. But the reason I picked Sophia for this one is because I feel like you think ahead to the hypothetical situations after hearing your stories and concerns and stuff. So I'm like, oh, she'd totally bring an umbrella.
Totally, I always do. Yeah.
Who'd you pick, Sophia?
I picked Liza just because I felt like it was. I don't know. I just felt like it was the vibe. I felt like Liza would just be like, oh, I gotta have an umbrella. I wouldn't want to get wet. So yeah, I don't know. I just felt it. So.
Fun fact: I don't bring an umbrella even if the percent chance is gonna be 90. I just don't bring it.
You just don't.
No, I just don't do it.
You just let it happen.
I just let it happen. I don't like carrying it around.
I feel like I'm afraid of like it hitting people or like going inside out. Like very scary. Like that's bad.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so question master number 3.
Sophia
It's going to be Sophia Holbrook from Northern California.
Yes. Coming.
Liza and Sophia just struggled so hard to
it was rough. It was a long table.
The cards to each other.
These are not very fun, but okay.
Do you want another one?
I
do want another one. Yeah, let's see.
She didn't approve of the question. Will she approve of these two?
I love this one.
Great.
Here she is.
Yeah.
Here she goes.
I love it.
It's kind of sad, but I'm just gonna. Okay. Who has the hardest time saying goodbye?
To who?
Like to who?
Anybody. Tap into the emotion when we all left that cafe one time when we were going for winter break. It was really sad, actually.
It was really sad.
It was really sad.
It didn't feel too good.
No.
That was before winter break, and we had our last meeting at Latats, not on Adams, but in Hillcrest. And we were walking out, and all of us were like, wow, this was season 1.
It's been real.
That was a crazy moment, actually.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right. Aww. Okay, I need like 2 seconds for hardest. Okay.
I already know who off the bat.
Okay. I got it. Want to count us off?
Yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what did you...
Me?
Well, I just thought because, like... So I voted for Paula because I thought, she has a long-distance boyfriend. I know how hard that is. So I kind of thought, that's a hard goodbye to have. So that was my first idea. But, yeah. Paula,
You're right. Yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah. So I remind you something that's not very fun, but it's okay.
Right. I think I handled goodbyes well. I don't know. But I picked Sophia because I feel like you're very caring, So, like, those kind of things, you're just like, oh, bye. No. No.
She's a
bye
mom.
suck. Yeah.
Definitely mom.
In the best way. I try not to call people
No.
moms because I feel like, I don't know, it's an interesting...
I think everyone has a little bit of a mom in them at certain situations,
Yeah.
That's true. I think I'd be a cool mom, but this is not...
Okay, Paula.
Here you go.
I picked Liza, and I don't know why. I think, I don't know. I think Liza's she's very passionate about our show and about us ladies. And so that's why I picked her, because I think, I don't know. I think I can feel the love from Liza,
Aw.
I see it. Liza does have a lot of passion.
I'm about to cry.
Okay, I had an epiphany that said there was going to be some emotion on the show. I will just say I was walking around, I was like, what if like someone got sad on the show and now it's happening? So I think I'm a psychic. Anyways, who's next? Liza?
Yeah, I picked Sophia because, I don't know. I just feel like we have I don't know how to explain it, but a lot of our personality traits kind of intertwine. And so I feel like I do have a hard time saying goodbyes. I don't necessarily show it a lot, but like I genuinely do. And I felt like since we do have those traits, I was like probably Sophia would be the next person in line.
Definitely.
So yeah.
With it.
So that was that, and that means that I'm your new question master.
Yes.
Question master.
I feel like we need some juice after this. Yeah, after this sentimental little thing we had.
Do
over
something
here.
racy.
Some orange juice.
Some OJ.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, no. One other. You know what? Okay, so there's two. Okay, so how about do we want to choose together?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this one could be kind of funny. Who was royalty at their senior prom? Okay, the second one is whose upbringing had the least amount of influence on their life choices?
I like the royalty, I think.
You like the
too.
royalty?
Yeah.
All right.
I could do royalty, yeah.
Royalty. Okay, royalties.
I just want to say that prom is not what anyone thinks it is. I don't know, just memory brought back. I mean, my prom was good. I'm just saying, like, they hype prom up so much, and it's just not what you think it is.
They totally
all
hyped
the
it
like
up.
school dances are honestly like it all comes down to like the good time is like getting your makeup done, like
Yeah.
cute dress, like pics with your friends, and like after that it's like get me out of these shoes. It's like my hair, my head hurts because like the 27 bipins that are on my head right now. And where's the food they promised? Last year they said they were gonna have like lemon bars. Last year, my senior year, they're gonna have lemon bars at my prom. And where were the lemon bars? I searched the whole freaking venue. Anyway, so I was still a little bitter. Go ahead, whatever. Count us down.
Okay, so we're gonna
Wait, I'm still thinking. This is difficult.
5,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, this is interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
So Sophia said Paula, I said Anne, and Anne and Paula said Sophia.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so since you're the majority, you're gonna have to justify your response, ladies.
Sophia just strikes me as an ASB vibe, you know?
I will tell you about that. Go ahead.
Wait, ASB?
Associated Student Body. Like,
Oh, okay, that's what I thought, but it's just
Like the leadership class.
all right.
I will just say, I was ASB
No.
I knew it until 8th grade, and then I went to high school, and I dropped leadership because I thought it was stupid, and I thought they were making too many posters, and it was just completely stupid. It was not leadership. Joined journalism. Kind of wreaked havoc a little bit on my campus. Did some controversial things that maybe questionable with journalism. It's fine.
Got arrested a few times.
A couple times.
Got out on bail.
Tried my sophomore year. I was on this educational trip to the Galapagos Islands, and I was trying to run remotely with my friends helping me campaign, and I lost, and then I was done. So no, I was not ASB, except for middle school.
Sounds like you had a whole career in high school.
that was a whole backstory that I just was not expecting.
I'm kind of just not like ASB people. Kind of grind my gears a little bit from my high school because they're very like
So nay.
So yeah.
It all comes
good
back to
try. It's okay.
But closer.
I meant that in the least offensive
No,
way.
I know. I was
Wait,
like, oh my god, this whole memory came up.
When we said royalty, I thought we were talking like prom king, prom queen.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
But
so then,
usually it's
Like
I don't know.
people in ASB, I feel like,
It
are usually
usually
the
is.
people who get that.
not in
Yeah.
my school.
Well,
I guess it's just a California thing.
maybe it's a California thing.
Oh,
yeah.
charge my mom. She's listening. She says she's dying.
Oh, anyways. What up, mom? All right.
But yeah, you just seem
Shy.
like you would have been prom queen. I don't know.
Thanks. That's
Be a
sweet.
prom queen.
Funny.
What?
I said
By Fetty Wap.
like trap queen, but prom queen.
All right. I have,
Remix.
I have 3 more. Who is the question master?
Me.
Me.
Moi.
And then you get this. I'm going to just put it over here. Okay, I'm passing the cards to Anne. The transition has been completed.
Oh jeez.
Oh geez. Pizza.
OG's Pizza.
Shout out to OG's, one of the best vegan pizza places around. They do such a great job. They charged a lot, of course. $2 plus for mozzarella, and they add on all stuff, but whatever.
Shout out
Thank you.
to Annie's soy cheese pizza that I realized got discontinued. It was my favorite frozen pizza ever, and I can't find it anywhere.
All right, on that note,
I will go now.
Better.
On that note, who would stand by you in a bar fight even though they know you're wrong?
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Hard.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna give you guys 5. We ready for that?
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Really? Wow.
What did you say? Let me see your card. Okay.
So Paula said me, and all of us said Paula.
That's so nice. I don't even. Why?
You know what? I feel like if that were the situation, you'd be like, okay, you're wrong, but like if you get like a hook in from the left,
Because
we'll
like
be
you know
good.
the fighting moves. I feel like I was thinking like Paula, and I was like, okay, like Lizzo would be like, okay, but like really, like we should go because like this is wrong. And Anne would be like, Anne would be like, get out of here. Like we're not. Like Anne would be gone. She's
Anne
like,
would
I'm
be
not
talking to
doing
the
this.
bouncer, be like, sir, I'm handling this.
Yeah. She'd feel like mediating. And Paul would be like, so this is what you're gonna do. Like taking you in the corner, like get you like hyped up for, like put some headphones in, like let's go. Like
oh, that's too funny.
Seriously. It totally would.
Steals a towel from the barman.
Absolutely. Everyone's like, what are these girls doing?
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's hard. I was stuck choosing the people because low-key, I thought you would figure out violent ways to solve it. And I think either Liza or Sophia would just be like, raw, like in there, you know? That's what I thought.
I mean, well, you thought wrong because you got voted. So, anyway, let's count our cards.
I don't know if I have all the one. I don't know how many I got.
I think you have one more.
Okay.
So you have
I
3.
think Sophia won / lost.
Sophia has 3.
So fun.
And then, Paula, you have another one over here. You know that?
Yeah. I didn't take any of them.
You don't have any cards? You have this card.
One. Okay. No, but I have another one. I think you had the other one. At Liza.
No, I just have one for you and one for Sophia.
And I have these 2. The umbrella and the goodbye ones.
And it looks like Sophia Holbrook takes the L today, which means that she will have to do something either embarrassing or just
saucy.
a little cheeky. We'll start off our next episode with what Sophia has to do.
Oh, jeez.
We'll think about it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be bad.
I'm going to just, reorganize my camera roll a little bit before that next episode.
It won't be that.
Oh, yeah.
It won't be that because that's too predictable. Because for everyone listening, last time Paula lost one of our games, she had to post the 7th picture on her camera roll. And she did. Thank God it was appropriate.
It was a pencil case.
Yeah.
Not mine.
So, we'll think of what's going to happen. And we have just under 5 minutes left. We'd like to thank you very much for listening in. I know it was relaxed. We didn't have anyone to interview today because we wanted to have this kind of transition into break. Please be safe. If you're going to Mexico, make sure you have people with you at all times. If you're just girls, make sure to have boys with you.
Careful of the alcohol in Mexico. I'm not saying that you're going to be drinking, but I'm just saying it can be real scary down there.
Yeah.
So be careful.
Yeah, careful when you go. If you, of course, you wouldn't do this, of course, but if you somehow get intoxicated and then go into the water, be very careful with currents because that can end poorly. Just make sure to look out for yourself, look out for your friends. If you're going back home for spring break, have a wonderful time with your family, cherish it. I know we're at this age where, you can't just take it for granted. You see your parents maybe 4 times a year for like a week maximum.
Yeah.
Just take advantage of that. Hopefully, hopefully you have a good one. You don't have too much homework and work. Sophia?
And also, if you are finding yourself to be bored during the break or, you're on the beach in Mexico and you just need something to look at on your phone, plug in thoughtfusion.squarespace.com.
Yes.
We have each of our own pages of content, so everyone has a different kind of take on how they're presenting themselves. So it's cool because you get something different from all of us. There's art and there's writing and there's photos and videos and music and all kinds of stuff. So it's really fun. Spend a lot of time on there. And then check out our social media, obviously, and tune back in.
Yeah, and Anne, if you want to read off the artist you played today.
So for the intro, I played Skywalker, Spanish version by Miguel. And for the outro, I played Diplo, Look Back, featuring Dram. And the middle portions of the songs were just little beats that I made, or not made, but I stole from the internet. So there's not any titles to read off.
Perfect. Which, thank you very much, Paula.
Yes, just a closing word. I take the time during this break to really enjoy yourself, find yourself, better yourself, and improve the world. Those are my closing thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, AP English A+. That's good. Woo. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will talk to you not next week, but in 2 weeks. We'll have something cooking up for you.
Don't miss us too much.
Don't miss us too much. Make sure to check in or whatever. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Have a great break. We'll talk to you later.
It seemed like such a difficult task, but to me I was just staying true. True to mine and true to you. I'm trying to